So the government has announced they are going to get rid of surcharges. This is the little extra bits that you pay when you go to the dairy, when you go to the supermarket, when you go to the service station, whatever it is. The government taking steps to outlaw the card fees that everybody loves to hate. Scott Simpson is the Commerce and Consumer Affairs Minister with us this morning. Minister, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
Good to have you on the show. What is to stop this? Because you listen to the Restaurant Association, and they say this morning that we will see an increase in general prices, that the retailers, particularly the restaurateurs, won't be able to wear the cost of this, so they're just going to pass that cost on to the consumer in the form of higher prices. I think we've lost the Minister there. We'll come back to him in just a few moments' time. We're also going to talk to the Retail NZ for their view this morning on this pass-on effect. Scott Simpson back. Minister, welcome back.
Hi.
So, what's to stop, as the Restaurant Association has claimed, this cost just being passed on in the form of higher prices, pushing up inflation potentially?
Well, the vast majority of businesses already incorporate the surcharge fees into their business. What's really interesting is that when bans of this sort have been put in place in places like the United Kingdom and in the European Union, that hasn't been the experience. Look, businesses are competitive, but what I'm concerned about is overcharging with these surcharges. So what we know now is that the Commerce Commission estimates New Zealanders pay about $150 million a year in these surcharges, and the Comcom suggests that up to about $65 million of that could in fact be overcharging. So you don't know, Ryan, when you get charged 2.5% or 3% when you're buying your muffin and your cup of coffee, you don't know whether the actual charge is just 1% or whether the retailer's taking that as just extra margin.
Right. So how will you know that we're getting the benefit of the extra $65 million we're supposed to get once this is done?
Well, customers will know, because what happens will be that the price on the shelf will be the price that people pay at the till.
Yes, but will the price,
but
Minister, will the price on the shelf be more than it was before you banned the charges?
Well, we'll have to wait and see, but
isn't that a crucial question?
That hasn't been the experience in other jurisdictions where surcharges have been banned.
Okay. What about, this is from the Restaurant Association specifically, they say they're quite miffed with you guys, with government, for consultation on this. We've actively engaged with the government to outline the financial pressures faced by hospitality businesses due to bank-imposed fees. While we welcome consumer-focused changes, we are concerned about the lack of consultation on this particular announcement. Do you have a response to that, Minister?
Well, yes, the impact of this is not due to take place until May of next year, so a very long lead-in time to allow for a full legislative program that will allow plenty of input and plenty of opportunity. That's why we signalled it yesterday, and that's why we've given the whole country and customers and businesses plenty of time to be thinking about, talking about it and actioning it where is necessary.
All right. What's your best, for people watching at home, what's your best estimate on how much it will save each consumer per year or per week or whatever? What's the number you've been advised?
Well, we think that probably something in the order of $150 million for New Zealand consumers. So that's not an insignificant amount of money, and I think that most customers will be very happy to see an end to the horrible little curled up, handwritten, coffee-stained stickers on the FPOS machine at the point of sale. Yes. I think they'll be pleased to see them gone.
$150 million, you've been advised that will be fully passed through.
No, we think that'll be the saving. That we
to
think
who?
At the moment,
to the businesses.
Tell us that $150 million is being charged, so that will be absorbed into the retail system.
Right. In other words, higher prices.
Well, over the entire New Zealand commercial marketplace, that's a very small amount. And as I say, in other jurisdictions where these bans have been put in place, that hasn't been the case. They haven't noticed any increase in pricing.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it there, Minister. Thank you. Scott Simpson, Commerce and Consumer Affairs Minister.